Welcome back to the Yarrravillie YouTube channel. This video is going to Harley Heaven for our welcome ride. It's a cold winter's morning. The breeze is blowing pretty strong, very windy. I'm showing you the flags here on the bridge to show you how strong the wind is, but you'll get to see it later with the trees. We're headed into the city here. The traffic's pretty heavy. As you can see, this area, I'm trying to lane filter, but there's no room. This is Montague Street. As we come off the bridge here, there's a bit more room. I can lane filter, get around a bit of this traffic. There's so much roadworks going on in Melbourne at the moment. Why am I showing you this stuff? Because Melbourne's such a beautiful city. I love all this area of Melbourne. Yeah, it's pretty dirty and grimy in some spots, but the architecture is so beautiful. The camera played up a little bit. This is us leaving Harley Heaven, where they'd had a social Saturday. It's normally the first Saturday of the month, but because we had the club's 35th anniversary last week, we had to have it a week later. So we're going on a welcome ride. This is where we welcome new members. Here's one of the new members. We had 2 new members on this ride. Normally our welcome rides go for an hour or more, but this one we only went down to Port Melbourne, the Bottom Westgate Bridge at United's, which is one of the 2 meeting places we have. Then we went around to Bay Street, Port Melbourne, to the local hotel, which is where we have the monthly meeting. Just going up behind the back of Marvel Stadium, past Southern Cross Station. Heading past this Sailor's Mission, great old building. Up over the Yarra River. Through South Wharf here. Heading towards the Balti Bridge, so we can get down to the United. Here we are upon United. I see Damo coming up here. There's the 2 new blokes. This is where we meet. Outbound or inbound, depending on which way we're going. Now we're heading off to the local. We got split up a bit here because of the traffic lights. There's a bit of slow motion here. As I come around this corner, I've gunned it. This bike had so much power, it actually lifted the front wheel off the ground. And I didn't mean it to happen. You can't really tell, but it's a good 2 foot off the ground. Because I got split up so bad, we pulled over here, waited for the others. Didn't have to wait all that long. Carton lane in the middle of the road there. Funny story, on Thursday night we had our annual general meeting down here. We'd been for dinner at Hunky Dory's, which you'll see in very shortly. As we were walking down here with Damo, who had a bad day, there's a woman riding on a push bike on the footpath. And Damo had a go at her. And she didn't sort of say anything for 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden she's gone into a mad rant. We all just pissed ourselves laughing. It was so funny. Here's Hunky Dory's, where we have fish and chips before the meeting sometimes. So we're just heading back to Harley Heaven. So this is a very, very short welcome ride. It's not normally like this. It was a pretty chilly day, and it looked like it might rain later. Damo had a bit on. Damo was leading the ride. No. There's Johnny trying out of here. The plane. So that was the Baldy Bridge. Here's some of the good looking architecture and buildings down South Wharf. Pretty impressed with some of these buildings. Johnny corner marking again. We're back at South Wharf, where we sort of started the video. The same mission again. A lot of roadworks going on here at the moment. Back onto Dudley Street. Traffic wasn't real good here. I just lane filtered up the left hand side here. Past everyone. Here we are, back at Harley Heaven. I went up the street a bit more to give the guys some room. Here we are. This is these photos. Some were taken before and some afterwards. Here's a couple of new guys that just joined the club. Then afterwards, 4 of us went down to Williamstown. So this is us heading down to Williamstown. We had fish and chips off the pier. So as you can see, there's a lot of construction work going on. Now this is on the Saturday. On the Sunday, we're going on a chapter ride, which is our winter's ride, called the Frosty Bits ride. It's pretty cold, we're going up to my stuff. Now next week, I'm going on the Bath Monkey ride with the Hogs, Cogs and 2 Aussie Flogs and a heap of other YouTubers. We're going to Empire Harley at Bendigo. Anyone who watches their podcast is welcome to come along. If you go to their Facebook page, you'll get all the details. They're staying overnight. Accommodation's pretty hard to get. It's a very busy weekend in Bendigo next week. So that's the 15th of July. For anyone who's interested. It should be a good day. We are going from Yarrravillie. See this car here? Watch when it goes past. Takes off around the corner. Goes that hard, he just disappears. Basically, when I get around the corner here, he's gone. You can't even see him. Harley Spotswood here. Beautiful building with science works. Fuel terminals at Newport. Newport's gas-powered power station. There's some interesting houses here at Williamstown. Great view over the river and the bay. Sorry, I'm not much of a talker. Probably why my channel doesn't do any good. I'm only talking over the video today because I had trouble with the sound again. Hopefully I finally got it worked out. I think it's one of the audio packs playing up. We are pulling up off the pier, fish and chip shop. Here's us leaving. That was Paul, Bruce, Jason. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the sights. Melbourne, Newport, Williamstown, Yarrravillie. This is where I leave the boys. They turn off here, I head home. Straight up Coral Creek Road.